Hi students, today we are discussing two problems related to death of a partner. The first problem is here. The problem says that the balance sheet of Sudha, Rahim and Karthik, who were sharing profits in the ratio of 3:3:4 as on 31st March 2012 was as follows. And in the asset side there is Sudha's loan. That means we have given loan to Sudha. And after the balance sheet, it says that Sudha died on June 30th, 2012. On June 30th, 2012, Sudha died. The partnership deed provides for the following on the death of a partner. When a partner dies, the following adjustments are to be done. That is what is given in the partnership deed. That is the first one. Goodwill of the firm be valued at 2 years purchase of the average profit of last 3 years. Goodwill is to be valued at 2 years purchase of last 3 years. That is the first adjustment. Then Sudha's share of profit. That means this is the partner's share of profit or loss till the date of death has to be calculated on the basis of sales. So we have studied that in the previous class we have discussed that profit or loss up to the date of death from the last balance sheet we have to calculate. That can be calculated in two ways. First on the basis of sales and another method is on the basis of the period. So this question is related to calculation of profit up to the date of death on the basis of sales. That is the speciality of this problem. Okay, next problem we will discuss calculation of profit on the basis of the period. And here sales for the year ended 31st March 2012 is given 4 lakh. And that of the 1st April to 30th June is given 1,50,000. That means last year profit up to the closing date of the balance sheet, the profit, that means the last year sales was there, that was given 4 lakh. And this year sales up to the date of death is 1,50,000. And the profit for the year ended 31st March 2012 was 1 lakh. So last year sales and profit is given. So we can calculate the percentage of profit on last year sales. And with that percentage we can calculate the profit from the sales up to the date of death. Okay, that is the calculation there. That we will see later. Now the interest on capital was to be provided at 6% per annum. And the average profit for the last 3 years were 42,000. That is given here. 42,000 is the last 3 years average profit. Average profit is directly given here. With that we can calculate Sudha's share of goodwill. So what we have to do, we have to prepare Sudha's capital account and her executor's loan account. Let us see how to prepare. So here is Sudha's capital. Capital account is ready. We can start with the opening balance. Opening balance brought down is given here in the balance sheet. Sudha 60,000 is given. So that we have to write here. Then in the balance sheet there is general reserve that can be transferred here. General reserve we had 5,000 that we have to share in the old profit sharing ratio. So 3,000, 3,000 and 2,000 we will get. 5,000 was there. So Sudha's share we will get 3,000. Then reserve is transferred and opening balance is written. Now we have to calculate the goodwill. Okay, goodwill will be calculated based on 3 years average profit. That will be multiplied to 2 years, 2 year of purchase, 2 years purchase of the average profit. So let us calculate goodwill here, valuation of goodwill. We are going to value the goodwill. So average profits given here, we can calculate firm's goodwill. Firm's goodwill will be calculated as average profit of the last 3 years into number of years purchase. Average profit is given 42,000. 42,000 into 2 years purchase, that is firm's goodwill, we will get 84,000. Okay. And that firm's goodwill 84,000 we have got. Then we can find out Suma's share of goodwill. 84,000 is the firm's goodwill, and her share of goodwill, share of profit is 3 by 10. So 84,000 into 3 by 10 is Suma's share of goodwill. That is 25,200. Then this Suma's share of goodwill will be shared among Rahim and Karthik in their gaining ratio. So since the new ratio is not changing, the old ratio itself will be, old ratio among the continuing partners itself will be the gaining ratio. Since no other gaining ratio is given, the old ratio among the continuing partners will be the gaining ratio. Okay. So Rahim's share of Suma's goodwill will be 25,200 into 3 by 7. Okay, 3:4 was their ratio. Out of that, 3 by 10 is gone. So remaining is 3:4. That means Rahim's share of goodwill will be calculated on 3 by 7. That is the gaining ratio of Rahim, gaining share of Rahim. Like that, Karthik's share of goodwill will be, Karthik's share of Suma's goodwill will be 25,200 into 4 by 7. That is 14,400. Okay. So now let us enter that journal entry. So Rahim's capital, we have calculated the goodwill, can write here 10,800. And for Karthik, you can write Karthik capital 14,400. Okay. So this is for understanding purpose, we have written goodwill in brackets. That is not necessary. If you are thorough with that, you need not write. Or if you get confusion on later, while referring that question once again, if you get confusion, you can write there in brackets. It is for goodwill, or you can write deceased partner, that is Sudha's goodwill. Now we have to pay interest on capital to Sudha. We can write that 6% interest on capital was there in the question. So 6% of her opening balance of capital for 3 months. Okay. That we will get 900. This will be given for 3 months only, because 3 months only she is there. That means after March, April, May and June, these 3 months interest on capital we need to pay. Now we have to pay profit up to the date of death. That we have to calculate and give to Sudha. Let us calculate here the profit up to the date of death. Calculation of Suma's profit, Suma's share of profit will be calculated here. So last year profit is given and last year sales also is given. So we can find out the profit ratio or percentage of profit on sales based on last year's sale and profit. Percentage of profit. So ratio of profit to sale is equal to last year's profit divided by last year's sales into 100. That means we have last year profit 1 lakh and sales 4 lakh. So 1 lakh divided by 4 lakh into 100. 25%. 25% is the profit. Okay. Now 25% is the profit, and last this Sales up to the date of death is given, so we can easily calculate the percentage of or profit up to the date of death, that is 1,50,000 into 25%. So profit from 1st April to 30th June is equal to 1,50,000 into 25 by 100, that is 37,500. Okay. So this is profit up to the date of death. That means the total profit of the firm up to the date of death. So now what we have to calculate, out of this profit, what should go to Sudha? So how much should be given to Sudha is to be calculated. So Sudha's share of profit is equal to 37,500 into her share. That means 3 by 10. That's what we are getting here, 11,250. So what journal entry can be written? What entry can be written here? Yes, profit and loss suspense account. By profit and loss suspense account is written 11,250. Okay. Now share of profit is written in bracket. If you want, you can write share of profit. Okay, this suspense account, profit and loss suspense account, denotes share of profit of the deceased partner. So all the journal entries in the capital account is over. Okay, so let us calculate the total. We can balance the account. So thus capital account has a total of 1,350,000 rupees as the balance. Okay. And that we have to give to her executor's account. We have to transfer to Sudha's executor's account. And but before that, we have to adjust one more thing. In the balance sheet, we had Sudha's loan. That means we had given loan to Sudha. Now there is no chance of getting that loan back. So out of the amount we have to give her, we will deduct that amount. So we can write here to Sudha's loan. So that Sudha's loan can be deducted. Okay, 10,000 we can deduct. Now the remaining only will be given to Sudha. So what is the remaining here? 90,350. That can be transferred to her executor's account. Okay, so it is transferred to Sudha's executor's account. It's clear. Now the capital account of deceased partner is over. Let us transfer that amount to Sudha's executor's account. So we can prepare Sudha's executor's account here. It is ready. So here in the capital account, in Sudha's capital account, we have written in the debit side to Sudha's executor's account. So in Sudha's executor's account, we can credit that amount as by Sudha's capital account. Sudha's capital account. Okay. How much is the amount? 90,350. So that can be balanced. Amount is written on to the debit column and balance is carried down. And can be written as to balance carried down. Okay. So this question, its solution is over. All of you understood this? Okay. You can write down the above that question and can solve this question once again. Okay. Now let us see the next question. Here is a question. It says that on 31st March 2015, the balance sheet of Puneet, Rahul and Seema was as follows. And after the balance sheet, it says that they were sharing the profits and losses in the ratio of 5:3:2. Seema died on 1st October 2015. 1st October 2015. And it was agreed between her executors and the remaining partners that so after the death of Seema, the executors of SEMA and the remaining partners agreed that the goodwill be valued at 2 years purchase of the average profit of last 5 years. That 5 years profit is given here. Then patents be valued at rupees 16,000. Patents we had 12,000, now it is valued at rupees 16,000. Machinery is valued at rupees 56,000 and building is valued at rupees 60,000. And the profit for the year 2015-16 be taken as having been accrued in the same rate as that in the previous year. So see, previous year how much profit was there, on the same rate we can take. So here there is no comparison of profit with the sales. That means we have to calculate the profit here as per on the basis of time. Okay. So that is the difference in the adjustment here. The previous question we have calculated profit on basis of sales. Now we have to calculate the profit up to the date of death based on the period. Okay, period from the last balance sheet to the date of death. Then interest on capital should be provided at 10% per annum. Then a sum of rupees 15,500 was paid immediately to the executor. Okay, that is what is given, and we have to prepare SEMA's capital account and SEMA's executors account. Okay, then let us prepare the capital account of SEMA first. So here, before that we have to prepare the revaluation, because revaluation of assets and liabilities also given here. Revaluation account is ready. In revaluation account it says that patent be valued at rupees 16,000. So patent we had 12,000. Here patent shows an increase, so patent can be credited. Okay, 4,000 rupees is the increase. Then machinery is revalued at rupees 56,000, and we had the machinery here 40,000. That means machinery shows a decrease of 4,000 rupees. Okay, then it says that building, now it became 60,000. Building we had 40,000. That means it shows an increase of 20,000 rupees. That 20,000 is to be credited. Okay, so all the adjustments related to revaluation is over. Now let us balance the account. Which side? Credit side is more, so we can total credit side first and can be taken to the debit side, and the balance here is 20,000. This will be shared among all the partners in their old ratio. So the journal entry is to their capital account, to capital accounts. Puneet 20,000 into 5 by 10, then Rahul 3 by 10 and SEMA 2 by 10. That means their share of revaluation profit is 10,000, 6,000 and 4,000. Now we will prepare SEMA's capital account. Okay, here it is given to prepare SEMA's capital account only, not the capital account of other partners. That need not prepare here. So we can write first her opening balance. So here date column is also mentioned. Sometimes while paying the amount to deceased partner, a part of the amount will be given immediately and the remaining will be kept in her loan account. That will be given in installments. So at that time we need to show the date in executor's loan account. So there we have to show date column. Okay, here in the capital account it is not necessary to show the date column. even though I have mentioned that date column here. 2015 April 1st, the opening balance is given in the question. Opening balance we have for SEMA 30,000. So we can write here by balance drawdown for SEMA 30,000. Then what is next? We have to transfer the reserve. Her share of reserve, SEMA's share of reserve is 4,000. That means we have reserve, total reserve 20,000, 20,000 into her share of profit. That means 20,000 into 5 by 10. Okay. So reserve we have written 4,000. Then we can see all the adjustments from the balance sheet is transferred, and now revaluation profit is there that we can transfer here by revaluation account. By revaluation account we can write here revaluation 4,000. And now we have to show the treatment of goodwill. We can calculate the goodwill here. Goodwill will be calculated on the basis of average profit of last 5 years. 2 years purchase of the average profit of last 5 years. We can value goodwill here. Average profit we can calculate. It is not directly given. 5 years profit is given. That will be added together and will be divided by 5. Then we will get 30,000 as the average profit. Goodwill is equal to average profit into 2. That is 2 is the number of years purchase. Then SEMA's share of goodwill will be, goodwill we have got 60,000. SEMA's share of goodwill is 60,000 into her share 2 by 10. Okay. 2 by 10. Then how much Puneet has to give to SEMA? Puneet's share for SEMA's goodwill is 12,000 into 5 by 8. Okay. So 7,500, and Rahul's share is 12,000 into 3 by 8, 4,500. Okay. Here reserve we have written. Reserve we had 20,000 into SEMA's share. SEMA's share is 2 by 10. So 20,000 into 2 by 10 is written here, 4,000. Now we will write goodwill entries. From Puneet, she has to get 7,500, and from Rahul, she has to get 4,500. Okay. So goodwill entry is over. Now what is left? We have to show profit up to the date of death. We can calculate here. Profit up to the date of death. It will be calculated on the basis of the period. So profit for the last year is given. For that we have to calculate up to the date of death of SEMA, we have to calculate the profit. So from the last balance sheet to the date of death there are 6 months. So SEMA's share of profit for 6 months we have to calculate. The total profit was 40,000. So 40,000 into 6 by 12. We will get the total profit up to the date of death. Then that will be multiplied to her share of profit, that is 2 by 10. Then we will get 4,000. So let us write that SEMA's share of profit for 6 months is equal to 40,000 into 6 by 12 into 2 by 10. Okay. 4,000 is the profit. So that we will be showing us profit and loss suspense account. by profit and loss suspense account 4,000. Okay, now we have to pay her interest on capital. Interest on capital 10% for half year, that means up to 6 months. So interest on capital 6 months only will be calculated, because 6 months only she was working there as a partner. So 1,500. Okay, now all the adjustments are over, so we can total the accounts. We will get 55,500 as the total. That will be transferred to the debit side. So the balance we will be getting as same amount, 55,500. Okay, here you can mention the dates. Here also dates are there. Okay, so this balance will be transferred to Sudha's executors account. So let us prepare Sudha's executors account. Sudha's executors account is there here. So there in Sudha's capital account, debit side we have got the balance and written there as Sudha's executors. So here in the credit side we can show date and by Suma's capital, that amount is transferred 55,500. Okay, and that will be totaled here. And now we have to give her a part of the amount. We will be giving to the executor. So date to cash. This cash is given to the executor. That is why it is shown in the executor's account 15,500, and the remaining will be shown as balance. So total that account 55,500 and the balance we will get 40,000. That will be shown here as to balance carried down. Okay, that's all for the solution now. So I hope all of you understood this. If you have any doubt, you can communicate. Okay, and can refer some questions of this kind and solve it. Okay, thank you.